this.
Doesn't have again.
No, it doesn't have anything in it. Haven't done it in 3 days. I know, look at me.
3 whole days.
3 whole days. And welcome to the Tuesday show.
Yay!
I don't know if that part will carry over because I do a fade in whenever we're doing that bit. So if you didn't hear it, too bad. Should have been here. Welcome to the Tuesday show, though. It's me, Jacob, Mr. Cow. I'm here with Cammy. Cammy, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
I am also doing pretty good.
Good.
doing good. Well, this is a very special episode.
It is.
Because we have both watched Ratatouille, as we said we would last time. Although we didn't watch Old Boy, which...
No, we skipped that.
We skipped that for
that rubbish.
We both watched... We couldn't make it through Old Boy, but we both made it through Ratatouille.
Well, no, it's because we couldn't find a place to both watch Old Boy.
That's true. Ratatouille is very accessible. I just found it on YouTube.
Yeah, same.
It was really easy. You know what's crazy? I forgot about it, and it showed up in my recommended. So this was really meant to be.
I don't know what that says about your recommended, if that's...
It's a nightmare, I guess. But I have watched it before, so maybe YouTube remembered. But, Cammy, what were your first... Because this is the first time you ever seen Ratatouille.
It is.
What were your first impressions of the film?
I was speechless.
That's good.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if it was a good speech or not. Okay. I made notes. I made 2 pages worth of notes. God. I mean, the notes are not comprehensive at all. Like, the first 3 notes I will read out to you. Only 2 minutes in, a major plot twist. There's already a rat restaurant.
Yeah.
I was expecting like a Ratatouille, like beat for beat knockoff, but no.
No, that'd be hard. Let's just jump to the easy stuff.
Yeah. I was concerned that the secret ingredient was bugs.
Okay.
But it isn't. It's not bugs.
It's human. Oh, spoiler alert for Ratatouille.
Yeah, in case you've been desperate to watch it for ages, and you've been putting it off because it's just going to be too good.
Plug your ears for this next part, all right? If you are scared of spoilers for Ratatouille, but the secret ingredient is actually human food from a restaurant up above, the aforementioned titular restaurant Ratatouille, or Ratatouille. Ratatouille, I'm pretty sure is how the announcer guy that sounds like he's about to die says it.
Yes.
He's like,
oh god, the translation was some of the worst.
It's pretty bad. It wasn't like it wasn't
like the
shocking.
Sentences made sense.
Yeah.
But you know how like rule number 1 in like cinema and stuff is show it, don't tell. It's like rule number 1 in anything creative, and it was so bad.
It's pretty good. They're so just bad. Like, we are in Brazil, and in Brazil there is one...
We are in a hot country with heat.
There is a lot of...
And restaurants.
Delicious food. And do not forget about down below where the most delicious food is. At Ratatouille.
Rat food.
Ratatouille. Yay! Ratatouille. Well, it is from Video Brinquedo, which you see in the opening credits there. And that is a famous, I think, Brazilian, I believe, animation company that just makes garbage. They did, like, What's Up and a couple of other ones. They are infamous. They are incredible. This is probably their most well-known movie because it's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But with that out of the way, what did you think about the 10 minutes of people in the restaurant just saying, wow, this food's really good?
I genuinely thought that was going to be the whole film.
Did you think so? Just for 40 minutes?
At about the 9-minute mark, I was thinking, right, maybe this is why it's infamous. Because it's just that. What is his secret? He is shy. He does not want to share his secret. I demand to know his secret. What is his secret? Young man, come and talk to me. What is your secret?
I don't have any secrets.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that at KFC? just every day going in. Tell me, what are those herbs and spices? I can't tell you. That's how cooking works.
Yeah.
People have their secret ingredients, and that's what makes them like popular. Rats obviously didn't get the memo.
Cooking's
also,
like,
why do the rats have boobs?
Because they need them.
Okay.
There you go. Why do the cows in Back to the Barnyard or whatever, that show with Kevin James, why do they have udders, Cammy?
Well, cows actually do have udders.
Not the male ones.
Well, okay. I haven't seen whatever you're referencing.
Back in the Barnyard?
No.
Well,
but it was like cats. You know how in Cats, another masterpiece, obviously, they have like the bodies curvy and
disgusting.
Not it gave like me nightmares.
I really hated that movie. Hey, we're talking about rats and cats.
There's a cat in Ratatouille.
There's a cat in Ratatouille, and the way it moves around is the best thing ever.
In my notes, I actually wrote.
I'm picturing it. It's like
I'm like trying to find where I wrote it. I wrote some because one of them says like they need to have a plan, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? Hire a cat?" And I actually wrote down like that would be. Oh, here we go. Do you have a cat for the job? Well, that would have been amazing. I want to see that animation. And then like a few bullet points down, all in cats. There's a cat, and it's as bad as I hoped. Holy shit! What is that dizzy animation? It's walking on its hind legs.
It's like the animation they used is like half penguin, half morbidly obese person, and so it's like hobbling along. It is the greatest thing. If you have a little bit of time on your hands, treat yourself to the Ratatouille cat.
Yeah, not the whole film.
Not the whole film, yeah.
The cat, though. Also, what is the moral of the story behind Ratatouille?
If you have a restaurant, get a large, able-bodied person to kill off the competition.
Okay, because, like, in Ratatouille, there's a real big moral. You claim it's Moses. It's not Moses.
It's not Moses.
It's not Moses. But there's, like... being a good person / rat is always going to be better, and being honest is the right thing to do, and that food can bring people together and anyone can cook and yada yada yada. In here, the moral of the story is that theft and bribery, I just tried to combine those words together, bribery is okay. So the rival male rats get a death sentence, right? They get sent to a lab to be tested on. They will die. Marcel and the Ratatouille rats are just going to carry on stealing from humans, and that's fine. With the cat's help, the human restaurant is going to stay rat infested, and the humans are going to keep eating there, and it's going to stay rat infested. And the women rich rats that are still alive still have a failing restaurant, still eat at Ratatouille, don't give a shit that their partners have been gone and sent to die. And
Are you confused about that? Sounds like a pretty good moral to me. That sounds like it could be in the Spielberg movie. It taught me a lot about stealing and killing people.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as you get good food out of it.
This is the most delicious food I've ever tasted. What a film. All right, so Cam, it might be a little tacky, but if you had to give it a score out of 10, what would you give Ratatouille?
The
deep thoughts and contemplations.
If 1 is Holmes and Watson, and 10 is like Shawshank Redemption, Dark Knight, like Chinatown, that level of like amazing. Matrix. 4.
Okay, that's not. It is short. I will say it doesn't drag on for too long.
No. It made me laugh.
It made me laugh too. Yeah.
Maybe not in a good way, but it did make me laugh. The cat will stay with me forever.
The cat is easily like the greatest thing.
It's the highlight.
The entire movie.
Like in terms of cats, it's there with Garfield.
It's like they kind of modeled it after Garfield and like how it walked.
It's amazing.
And you know, Bill Murray actually voices the cat in this movie too. He thought, no?
Yeah.
Bill, no, okay. Cat actually
Yeah.
doesn't have any lines. I'd probably give it a 4 too, because it is pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Not quite terrible. Should you watch it? Can
No.
we? No? Alright, yeah, I'm also at a no. Just look at the cat clip. It's not worth your
Yeah.
time.
Look at the kit. Yeah. Look at the cat, and then don't bother ever again.
What was this? Is now we're gonna change. We're gonna stay on the cat topic because this just popped in my head again.
Okay. Okay.
What was the deal with? Did you ever hear anything about like Bill Murray getting like mistakenly cast in Garfield or like accidentally saying yes to that job?
It's ringing a weird bell.
Because the story I remember is that he wanted to work with,
Right,
I
okay.
think the guys
Gonna
that did
Google
the
it.
Matrix,
Yes, the
and then
Wachowski brothers, and then
yeah,
it's by someone Wachowski or whatever.
yeah, he got confused and wound up
Yeah.
doing Garfield. That's a story to end all stories. That is the greatest misunderstanding of all time. If it is true. Not gonna slander Bill Murray's good name. Well, name. But we'll see.
It's true.
It's true?
It's true.
Can we read off a little bit of that while I take a nice big gulp of water?
Um, he thought it was the Coen brothers,
Oh.
Joel Coen. So he thought he was working with like the guy who wrote Fargo, and
Right.
instead he was working with the guy who wrote Daddy Day Camp and Monster Mash the movie.
Oh my god.
Also Joel Coen, but with a H.
Oh god. What a because the Coen brothers did like
They've done
Brother Where
loads,
Art
haven't
Thou and Bow to Buster Scruggs, I think. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they.
And Bill Murray likes Wes Anderson and all that. What a horrible misunderstanding.
Like you think you're going into No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, like something
And,
really like tasteful.
incredible. And then you do
Layers on top of layers.
Garfield.
Garfield the movie. What
Oh,
a turn of events for Bill Murray.
poor
Oh
Bill.
my god. Poor you were a Ghostbuster, Bill. You were Groundhog Day. What happened? You were Bob and what's it called? What about Bob?
I'm googling everything Bill Murray's been in.
Everything Bill Murray's had an okay track record. I saw him on
Yeah,
SNL long ass time ago when I was
I
watching
think
like
he was in Space Jam.
oh yeah,
What a
the
film!
coach?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like Bugs Bunny, you get
Scrooged,
back there. It's me,
Grand
Bill
Budapest
Murray.
Hotel. What about Bob? That's what you were thinking of.
Oh, there you go. What about Bob's a pretty good movie. That's a funny comedy. Don't mind that
Oh,
one.
Bill.
Good old Bill. Bill, what are you doing? You should have just done another Ghostbusters movie, Bill. Do 50 Ghostbusters movies.
Over Garfield, yeah.
Over Garfield, yeah, easily. Like, but this is the turn of events. He was like, no more Ghostbusters. I want to do these crappy 90s comedies. And they're like, whatever, Bill. We're not all crappy 90s comedies. Some of them are fun.
No.
But this is the path that led to, is you getting in Garfield.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, he's the man.
That's he's the man. That's a blast from the past.
Oh, yeah. I barely remember that movie. I'm not sure if my parents let me watch that because it had double entendres and innuendo, as the website Dove I remember said. Did you ever
you want
use,
what were you gonna
use
say?
the website Dove, or did your parents ever use that?
No. What
All right,
is that?
I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna greet you
I was
with Dove
I was gonna
Foundation.
say this might tie into how different our upbringings were. I grew up on the Carry On films. Now you want innuendo, watch the Carry On films. They are. Have you seen them?
No.
Right. They're like it's like a British institution. The Carry On films, they are fantastic. They're so good.
Carry On, they're called. Okay, well, I guess I'll watch. Should we do that for next week for a little opening thing where we talk about a movie? You want
Yeah.
to watch the first Carry On film?
Oh, you don't want to watch the first one.
Oh. I don't know. Is this like a Star Wars situation where if you say I want to watch the first one, it's like no, watch the fourth one? That sort of
They
thing?
don't follow on from each other. There's 31 of them.
Oh my god.
And it was a like set cast of people that kept coming back and doing all the Carry On films.
Okay.
So Kenneth James, Sid Williams, Barbara Windsor. You heard of those people?
They sound familiar. Barbara Windsor definitely sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think the other two you will know if you see them.
See the British face there?
Yes. Started in 1958 all the way to 1992. And they're all like Carry On. So there's Carry On Camping, Carry On Cruising, Carry On Cleo.
Which one would you recommend?
I think. Yes, Carry On Girls is the
Carry
one
On Girls.
I remember most. I think it's probably the one I've seen the most. But I've seen all of them like quite a few times. They're amazing.
Well, very good. All right, Carry On. We're gonna watch Carry On Girls.
Yes.
That's
and for all the people who are going to be like, no, that's not the best one. It's the one I like the best.
It's the one Cammy likes the best. So fuck off, you. We've got work to do here. We got Carry On Girls to watch. But
hell yeah.
If this comes out choppy, I apologize. But I need to make this point.
Okay.
And I need to structure it in a way that's understandable. Because I distracted myself last time I tried to do this, and that was cut out of the podcast. Can't have that. So,
no.
Cammy,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever have to deal with the Dove Foundation in your household?
No, I did not.
Do you know what the Dove Foundation is?
Only because you just told me, but 20 minutes ago, I had no idea what it was.
There you go. The Dove, for those of you that don't know out there, Dove Foundation's like just a Christian movie review site, except they break it down instead of like 1 out of 10, they break it down in terms of like inappropriateness. So if you get like a 4 on your inappropriateness scale, you're out of there. Kids shouldn't watch it. And what a lot of Christian families will do here in the States is look at that and, judging by that, pick what movies their kids can and can't watch. Because why watch something if it has double entendres or innuendo?
Don't want the kids to be watching Harry Potter. Who knows what they might turn out like?
That was my household. I didn't get to watch Harry Potter, is what I mean.
My household was not like that at all.
Exactly.
Mine was like, this is a great film. Watch it. Thanks.
I still haven't seen them. I've been scarred. I wanted to see them a good bit as a kid.
Haven't seen Harry Potter?
I still haven't seen it.
Wow.
I know. I'm ashamed. But the important thing is, I have the Sorcerer's Stone pulled up on the dovefoundation.org. And I believe the way it went down is my parents saw this on the Dove Foundation. They probably already had some, restraint to watching the film because it had witchcraft in it, of course. Look out. But let's see what the Dove Foundation has to say. So for language, it is at rank 1 out of 5. Now that means like some language. For other
English?
Yeah, just language. Just like shit, cock, piss, coont, all of those bad words you can't say. If it has any of those, you get a rank on the language scale, and this is rank 1. Mild cursing. Okay, this is how to describe it. Mild cursing, usually in British dialect. Come on,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, if it was an English dialect, then it would be like a 5. But since we don't understand it over here, violence got a 2.5. There are fantasy creatures present, including ghosts, including ghosts, trolls, a 3-headed dog, dark cloaked beings. Unicorn is killed with some blood shown. Yeah. Character dies by turning into dust. Several references to the death of Harry's parents. Often spells are used in action sequences. That is a 2.5 right there. That's all they get. Now, if this doesn't sound very interesting, just wait until we get to the ranking on integrity, which is at a 4 out of 5. I have no idea what integrity means in Dove's terms. What I'm guessing it's going to be, because I haven't read it yet, is them saying, like, it's trying to turn children into Satanists. Let's see what the Dove Foundation has to say. For those of you listening audio only, because this will soon be put up in places where it'll be audio only, Cammie is weeping into her hands.
Oh, I'm so sorry this was your childhood.
Oh, man. Well, I didn't get to understand why, but now that I see why...
You're, like, sad?
Well, it's just more confused than ever, because even if kids...
Feel like you missed out?
Not even that, because I had plenty of fun stuff to do as a kid. It's like at the same... You just, like, read it, it's like, who would ever base anything off of this website with, like, how they word things? And I knew multiple families that did, mine included. And my parents have since, they've like, dropped off from doing this.
Okay, good. I was just about to say.
This was just when I was a wee boy. They've learned since then.
You're a wee lad.
To it. But let's read the integrity section now.
Okay.
Young characters learn to become friends and make sacrifices for one another. Friendship is chosen by character, not by popularity. Many rescues between friends. Oh! They're saying it's a positive thing about the film.
Oh, so it's... Oh, that turned out to be quite wholesome, actually, didn't it?
How sweet is that?
We were waiting for it to be like, they do magic and make potions. They're Satanists. Don't watch it. And in the end, it's like, no, they make sacrifices for the friends that they have and the friends they've made along the way.
But unfortunately, under the faith category,
the
faith category, it is labeled as none. So it gets a not Dove approved ranking.
Oh no!
It was
Are there
so
like
close.
all films on there?
They
all
have
films on
everything,
there.
to my knowledge.
Okay.
Like, they've gone through, they've scrubbed the world clean of all these terrible, filthy films.
I want to see their reaction to Evan Almighty.
Oh God, that's a good one. You know what? You pull up Evan Almighty. I'll have you read it, because this way you can go
Evan
into
Almighty,
it seeing
Dove.
like what we dealt with as wee lads.
.org.
If this is boring to anyone, keep in mind
Is that a podcast?
we're having a good time. So suck it up. We're reading the Dove Foundation reviews because they're super funny and weirdly specific in areas you would not think they should be for a movie review. Ay caramba. That's my catchphrase. I take full credit and responsibility.
Evan Almighty is Dove approved.
What? Oh, shit.
I was so waiting for them to be like, no. Because of obvious reasons.
Oh, this is great. Let's see what Evan.
Sex gets none. Yeah.
Okay.
Language gets 2.
Wow.
For a slang word for being angry, but penis. Someone's referred to as a jackass, sucking up and sucker.
But penis is the best.
Violence gets a 1. Dog bites man in privates.
Oh, here under other it says God is referred to as the big man himself. Like that's a negative thing.
Read the next thing.
Dog poops on ground.
That's a thing. That's a thing that they've considered worthwhile mentioning.
But keep in mind when your kids are showing this, they call God they don't call God God. They call him the big man upstairs or whatever. So look out.
Drugs. A bottle of champagne is given away and opened.
Ooh.
And some wine is drunk a couple of times.
God forbid that book you have where people where literally your savior in the book did a party
Oh
trick,
my
snapped
God.
his fingers, and made a bunch of water wine. God forbid people are drinking in the movies.
I'm trying to think of really awful ones now to see.
That is, I don't think I've ever been more confused in my life about this. How can they judge alcohol on that level when literally one of Jesus's magic tricks was turning water into wine?
I, you're asking a very non-religious person this question.
Well,
I
I
have
know.
no idea.
You don't have any, like, there's no insight whatsoever, because I'm so confused.
I would just search 50 Shades of Grey.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, sweet. I'm guessing it's approved. Because that
Shockingly,
movie was
no.
a snore fest. My God.
It's not approved.
Whoa! It's registering a 5 on the sex Richter scale.
And nudity.
Yeah, but I mean, let's wait. Really, on the nudity, there's not that much nudity in that movie.
No, that's why I'm like.
Watch them. Okay, here, Kami, walk us through this one real quick.
Well, I'm trying, but for whatever reason, it's not loading.
No. It's
V for Vendetta. I just found V for Vendetta.
Oh, is it good to go?
No.
Anti-capitalist.
Sex gets a 3 because two women kiss.
Oh God!
Evie kisses V while he wears his mask.
Oh my
and
God.
A priest tries to force himself sexually on Evie. They don't want to be showing that.
Yeah, keep that part scrubbed out of there.
Yep.
God forbid. Hey, literally, God forbid somebody see that.
Language gets a 5. Violence gets a 5. And it just says, I lost count of the number of murders. Lots of blood.
Good.
So next I'm going to search Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, another good movie.
Drug gets 1 because someone drinks champagne.
Yep, another questionable.
Nudity gets 2. Showgirls are scantily clad. Cleavage. Man from waist up in shower. Partially nude painting in the background of one scene.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad you told me about this website.
Isn't it great?
Right,
Next time I watch Saving Private Ryan, I'm going to remember that if I get horny, I'm going against the Dove Foundation. Well, you know when you're watching Saving Private Ryan, you're just like...
Saving Private Ryan isn't on here.
It's not?
No. Do you think that means it's approved?
Probably not. That's why I want to see Schindler's List, because Schindler's List would go against a lot of their stuff. But would they question its would they be like its integrity is good, it's telling a story that needs to be told?
Anti-religious films.
Are you just searching for anti-religious films?
Yes. Number 8 is Footloose.
I get loose, footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes, kill me.
One of my favorite stories is like, I think it was China. Didn't want to show the film or something because of the age rating. Have you heard about this? Do you know this story?
Which movie?
Saving Private Ryan. Sorry, I think
okay.
I said list, didn't I? Saving Private Ryan, they didn't want to show it because of the age rating. And Spielberg wouldn't take out the graphic scenes because he said war was graphic, and to take that out would be a disrespect to what all those people went through. So he screened it to, I don't remember who it was, but someone very high up. It was either, someone running the country or whoever it was, and they made an exception and they allowed it to be shown because they considered it so incredible and so important.
Hey-yo!
The power of films.
That's right, pussies. Next time you try to watch Osmosis Jones, keep in mind that it could change your life. How'd this all get? This all got started because we were talking about Garfield and the Ratatouille cat.
Yeah.
And we went down this massive rabbit hole of just Dove Foundation movies I couldn't watch as a kid, Now I have the full reign to do it now, and I still don't watch them.
You still spend your time watching Ratatouille.
I still watch Ratatouing somehow.
Oh.
What a crazy world we're in. Crazy life. Well, Kim, have you seen The Room?
No, I really want to watch it, but I want to wait until I'm emotionally stable.
Well, that's good.
I'm not even joking.
That's good. I would say that's fitting.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it 16 times.
How's that?
It's incredible. I'll have friends over all the time and just show it to them. We'll have a good. There's one night where we watched it twice in a row, just because it's that like fun.
Can you hear that?
I can, yeah.
That's a helicopter.
What?
They found me.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. That actually terrified me. I was like, is something gonna explode?
It's a helicopter.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
The Room.
The Room.
You forced someone to watch it twice.
That was Tommy Wiseau flying overhead to stop this story from coming out. Yeah, I was just like, we watched it with some friends.
I just realised you're talking about a different room than I am.
What?
You're talking about the Tommy Wiseau one, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about the one with Brie Larson.
What? That movie blows.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, don't. It blows. It's like I stand by the fact that it's like just like a little bit pretentious, and that they entitled it The Room so people would be confused that people that like that funny bad movie would accidentally go see it. That is exactly what I think happened.
That was
the Tommy Wiseau one, Cammy.
I haven't seen that either.
Oh, that one is incredible. That's the one we're talking about here, Cammy. Not art pieces with. I wouldn't screen that movie like 15
That's why
times.
I was so confused. I was thinking, Jesus.
It's like, wow, that's like not What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That's like screening one of those like Disney movies, like the inspirational ones. Like yeah, you know the ones where it's like doing that. A bunch of times like you just can't pin down what that person's thinking because who does that?
Wow.
I can't remember what's something green. I can't remember what the name of that movie was. There's this crazy movie about like a kid that was a tree, like leaves growing out of his leg. Yeah, I always want to call it what Gilbert Grape, but I know that's not right.
It's not that.
It's not that.
Because I always want to call it Benjamin Button.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's right in between both of those. I don't know what it's called. It's goofy.
Film
where boy become tree. Film where I become tree.
Tree legs.
Boy with tree legs.
The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
There you go. The Odd Life of Timothy Green. What a fucking goofy ass movie. Oh my god. The Odd Life of Timothy. You know, that movie and James and the Giant Peach both scared me as a kid.
Yeah, I get that. James and the Giant Peach scared me.
James and the Giant, like, I don't want to be, like, when it gets turned into claymation and he looks like a
style,
isn't
creature. It?
Yeah. Like, I love claymation now. It's one of my favorite styles of animation. And yeah, I know there's going to be someone in the comments who's like, technically claymation is only this style. It's actually stop motion or it's just stop motion. Who gives a fuck? I'll call it claymation. Claymation sounds better.
We know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, you don't sound smart, Greg. You fucking asshole. Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
Fucking Greg. But I love it. It's one of my favorite animation styles, which is weird because I was actually terrified of it as a kid. It's just horrified. I didn't like... Coraline was creepy. There was like that...
Oh, God.
Those two Halloween movies. There was like that Leikai...
Monster House.
Monster House wasn't stop motion, but boy was it. And you know who made that?
I had that style.
It had that
No.
style, and it was made by, I think, Dan Harmon and Rob Schraub. Maybe
Really?
just Dan Harmon. But it's insanity whenever I look back at that movie, because I didn't, that was one my parents wouldn't let me watch as a kid.
That used to scare me so much. Like I haven't seen it, but like the trailers and stuff.
Oh, dang! So you haven't even, but it scarred you.
It scarred me.
That's
Screenplay by Dan Harmon.
Yeah, by Dan Harmon. There you go.
The man, the big man.
Big man Dan Harmon. Big man with a van with a man with a plan, Dan Harmon. Or that's is that Dan Schneider? What's the Dan? Do you know who Dan Schneider is?
His name sounds familiar.
He was on Disney Channel. I think he did like iCarly. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dan the man with the van Schneider is what they say.
Let's not insult Dan Harmon by calling him
yeah, exactly.
Dan Schneider.
That's why it's just anytime I say Dan, I want to say that little rhyme, because when I was a kid, I didn't watch any of those shows or anything, but I would hear that every once in a while, and I was like, "That's neat," and like I didn't know what it was about, and then like as I grew up and got more interested,
How you know?
it's just oh, okay, well, great.
Oh,
Quentin Tarantino loves feet, and Dan Schneider's a real human being. My world is breaking. Falling to pieces as we speak, just crumbs on the ground.
Jacob's been talking about Dan Schneider and making kids smoke for 20 minutes. We've had to cut this out. I'm going to rein it in now.
Oh my god.
And steer the conversation to something more appropriate. Jacob will laugh through it.
Wait, I gotta calm down. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
You okay there? You alright?
There's something about this scenario that is just way too familiar at this point.
Oh no.
where I talk about something that just cannot be said anywhere for any reason. Like if YouTube ad people saw it, they'd be like, "What the? You can't talk about that and joke about that." To where I'm just like, I'm at a loss at this point. Where it's just like there are directions, kids smoking, Dan Schneider. It's like if there's a list that
you're just working through it.
I'm just going down it.
There's a big no list and you've gone.
Oh my god! Got to start talking about China next.
Oh god. God.
All right, I'm back to normal.
Okay. Did you gather any other things for us to talk about, or is it just Dan Schneider and feet and smoking?
Well, that was a big part of it, but one thing I like to pride myself with is a diverse vocabulary of subjects, as it were. Lots of nomenclature, lots of stuff like that. And I'd like to bring up, it snowed a bunch where I am the last few days, like 3-4 feet, I guess, in my area. Couldn't get my car out for 2 days. Or 1 day, but for work's sake, it was 2 days. Cut that part out. Beep it out. In case anyone I work with sees this.
There's 2 days.
2 days of crazy snow, and then I'll be get my car out. But it was terrible. I was just kind of sitting there, couldn't order food, made myself food. That was tasty. But then I decided to start watching Hell's Kitchen, season 10.
Nice.
Which is like, I don't want to say it's the worst season of Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
But it's like everybody except 4 of the cooks like are actually terrible. So instead of like in some of the other seasons of Hell's Kitchen, you'll get up to a point where it's like there's like 8 good people left, and it's really competitive. There's always a good dinner service. Sometimes they both have really good dinner services, and that's what makes it so hard. This time it was just like time and time again they would reach a point where neither team would win, and he can't award a winner. It's like, you guys suck balls. And you know exactly who's gonna, like, it's down to the final 4, and it's pretty obvious, like, the one lady, I forget her name, but in season 10 of Hell's Kitchen, she's got, like, black hair. She just, like, stands there and is incredibly serious and just does her job. That lady's gonna win. I haven't finished the season yet.
No spoilers.
I'll be done with it by next week. No spoilers on that new, or I guess, yeah, so for next week. So when I'm done with it and I come back and talk about it, let's see if I'm right. Let's see if that is the lady that actually winds up winning. Because I believe it is. I think that this is just a filler season.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad chefs. I could chef better than them.
Could you?
No, I can't make it. I get kicked out of myself. I always have that thought, like whenever you're watching like a game show or something, and you're like, I could do that better, and like you think, well, what if it was like if I was up there, and then I just picture myself getting yelled at really quickly, like the signature dish thing he makes people do. I'd make him like grilled cheese with bacon, because that'd be really tasty.
But... I mean, fun fact about me, I'm very good at baking.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Great British Bake Off.
Hey!
Yay! Although I wouldn't do it now because Mary Berry's left. And what's the point if Mary Berry's not there?
Mary Berry is a banger. Who's Mary Berry? I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Mary Berry is?
So the Great British Bake Off was more of my younger siblings' cooking show of choice. That and mine was more Chopped during that time.
Right, okay.
So who's Mary Blueberry or whatever the fuck?
Mary Berry is an angel.
Okay.
She makes the best cakes. She's such a sweetheart. She likes a drink. She's amazing. There's nothing more to it than that.
She's just amazing.
She's just amazing.
She sounds British.
She is.
Mary Berry.
Who'd have guessed? On the Great British Bake Off.
I make cakes.
Then BBC let Bake Off go. They let it go to Channel 4, and Mary Berry stayed with the BBC as she should have. And it has not been the same since.
Yay! Well, that's a horribly depressing story. Now I feel bad for Mary Berry.
But no, don't feel bad for Mary Berry because she has her own shows. It's all fine, and you can re-watch the good Bake Offs when it was on BBC on Netflix, at least in the UK.
Well, there you go. The all is lost moment has been resolved, and the movie has reached its climax and its end. The story of Mary Berry and the BBC. Thank you for watching. I really don't. I don't know how this podcast is going to turn out. Editing this is like an enigma at this point. I'm going into it. I want to say I'm not going into it blind, but I also I haven't eaten anything in a very long time.
That's not good.
And I've been drinking lots and lots of water. Being a healthy boy.
Oh, don't bother. Life's too short.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to go smoke 100 cigarettes, come back. Oh, wait, we need to talk about, before we go, we have to talk about one more thing. Cammy's drinking on the job.
no, she isn't. She's not drinking on the job.
Dare she?
Taking after my employer who drank not margaritas on the end of the critique he did.
Yeah, that's true. Luke drinks like at least 5 or 6 margaritas a night. Like, I know we joke about it, but he drinks,
then.
Yeah, like he'll go through like 5 or 6 of those, and every once in a while they'll be like, Luke, that's a bit too much, and like he's just like, no, it's not. Don't tell me. I don't know what to do about it.
This is the segment of the show where we discuss our boss and his many, many issues.
He loves alcohol almost too much. And last time he drank, he swore that World War I didn't happen. I don't know what he was trying. He's like, I wasn't like,
oh dear.
Why aren't the trenches still there? Is what he asked. And I was like, oh, that's a good point, but that's not. It actually happened. And then he went on this whole rant about. I was gonna say Palestine. Oh, Luke, you gotta calm down.
It's not us that needs to calm down. It's Luke.
Yeah, Luke, calm down. You
know the sensible one of the three of us. He needs to calm down.
And Lucas, I'm sick of you sending me your taste in porn. I don't want to hear about it. No one does that. No one
He sends you recommendations.
Yeah, he sends like the stuff.
This one worked really well, like the lighting, composition, it's beautiful.
He's got this account that like bundles all of his porn accounts together and then compiles them into recommendations.
So
it's just, I don't want to see it though. He shows it off like it's scientific data, which I guess technically it is, but
yeah, I think we should hold an intervention.
We might have to.
Luke,
you're
allowed to watch porn. It's fine.
But only if we're there with you.
Yeah. FaceTime me. You can put a wig on a phone. And it'll be like I'm there.
Did I tell you I wanted to make a cameo robot?
Yeah, you did.
A cameo bot.
Yeah, you did.
Because that is almost exactly what I pictured for it. Was just put it on like a Roomba, or maybe just like a big thing with arms.
In SpongeBob, Plankton's I don't know what she is to him. Wife? Friend? Colleague? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I haven't made it all the way through SpongeBob. Yeah.
Were you not allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid?
Nope. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What? Why?
Well, you know, Satan and all that. But, you know.
Oh my god.
So, but now but keep in mind, this was all when I was like a very young kid. Things have since changed in the Mr. Cow household. Things have lightened up a good deal. It's not like that anymore. It's not this scary early 2000s where, you know, believe it or not, after like 2001, something happened that like got people like a little bit crazy. I don't know what it was, but after 2001 in America, people were like wigging out and freaking out about a bunch of stuff. They were
September
really kind of well, kind of around there. But I was born in January, so it's like, oh, so January of 2001.
Oh, of 2001.
Yeah.
I was going to say you're a proper millennium baby, but 2001.
Yeah. So that'd been cool if I was a millennium.
1999.
Yeah. Bloody hell, 99.
Yeah.
That's a very British year. But yeah, something happened in 2001 that just that got people paranoid and scared that, you know, watching too much stuff would
end badly.
Yeah. Well, if I ever find out what it is, I'll bring it up on the podcast. But hey, you know, they're doing what they thought was best, and fuck me for judging them now at 20 years old and turning out pretty fucking awesome.
Having kids is hard.
That's why I'm not doing it.
Good luck, Luke.
Yeah, good luck, Luke. That fucker. Good luck, Luke.
You can have us helping. Kid wanders into the room. Luke's having to do something. Kid wanders into the room, and we're here like, "Hello."
Oh, we're gonna teach him how to curse.
Shit, say shit, say shit.
You fucking lot. Let's get him a British accent. Let's just have gay.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think Luke would go. I think Luke would be down for that. How do we do? we should get a linguistics person in here and be like, okay, we want the baby to have a British accent. We have a British person ready. But how often do we administer the doses? Because we don't want him to go too far.
We need to set up like a Stephen Hawking style thing. So when Luke and Nikki talk, they don't actually talk. They like press a button and my voice comes out instead.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That'd be worth whatever amount of money it costs them.
Oh, dang it. But you see, the problem is then we would need Stephen Hawking.
Oh, we can't have him
He's the only
anymore.
man smart enough to set something like that up.
I don't think he set it up himself. I think someone set it up for him.
Do you know? Have you not heard that crazy story?
No.
One night he was like in bed and he had like his wheelchair and he was with his wife, and then his eyes lit up and he said, "There is no God," and he floated through the air and manifested this chair that he then landed back down into.
Right.
And he was rolling around.
You know, about 2 minutes ago where you said you turned out fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Anyways, Stephen Hawking could help us. Oh, but he died.
From beyond the grave.
He died of that disease he was supposed to die of, I think, like 60 years before. 50 years before. Something ridiculous like that.
I love Stephen Hawking.
I do too. Let's end the podcast today by talking about...
We're a gaming channel.
We're a video game channel.
Yes.
So we got to throw some video games in there,
Mm-hmm.
or else we're liars. And you know what they say about liars?
Their pants are on fire.
That's right. And I wish they were dead. Anyone that's ever lied, I wish you were dead.
Right. back on track.
Video
what are you playing
games.
At the minute?
That's what I wanted to start the video with, but I think we started it with Ratatouille, and that movie just melts your brain. I am playing. Yeah. I'm playing. I finally got Death Stranding. So that's.
Have you not played that yet?
No. I didn't have a computer that could bolster it. Now I'm playing it on good old ultra settings, 60 frames per second. It looks beautiful.
You are in for a wild ride. It has one of the best soundtracks ever.
It's pretty great. I've been enjoying it so far.
I really like Death Stranding.
Okay. Well, what are you playing, Ms. Cammy?
I am still playing the same as last week. I'm still playing Persona 5 Strikers because I'm going to platinum it.
There you go.
Hell yeah. And I'm still playing Yakuza 0.
There you go.
For potential reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious what those reasons are going to be.
Porn. Anyways, I finished Batman Arkham Knight pretty recently.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Looking back at it, fun game.
Great game.
What was I was playing something. I was playing Thrillville Off the Rails. Have you ever played that game?
No.
It's an old PlayStation 2 title that I really enjoyed as a kid. I played it for like 15 minutes and got so bored of it I quit. And I think that just goes to show that LucasArts deserved to be closed down because they made that game. Take that, LucasArts. Twisting the knife a little bit. LucasArts, did you ever hear anything about that Star Wars 1313 game?
No.
It was like gonna be the next big Star Wars experience. It's you're in like the undergrounds as a bounty hunter type fella. I think you were gonna turn into Boba Fett or something like that. Turns out
Mandalorian type.
Yeah, and it was like supposed to be really fun and serious and like a great Star Wars game. I believe it was being made by LucasArts or whatever, and then when EA got the rights to Star Wars, they just canceled it. It was done for. And Jason Schreier's book, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, has an actual segment in it about Star Wars 1313, which is super interesting if you like canceled games. So give that book a look, and give that man, Jason Schreier, or however the fuck you say his name, a like on Twitter, because he's a very clever man.
He is.
And
very interesting.
Very interesting.
Writes interesting things. Unlike us.
Bastard. I don't actually know. That's all he is. I like his stuff. It was very interesting to see. But yeah, Thrillville Off the Rails, made by LucasArts, I believe, set that whole train of thought in motion because I thought to myself, why is this game so bad and boring now? And I was like, oh, it's because the company doesn't exist anymore. And then I was thinking about Monkey Island. It's a whole mess, Cammy.
It is.
My brain's falling apart.
Trust me, mine is as well.
you slurred that a little bit, which is good. It sells it more.
I'm on medication for a reason.
Yeah. Woo! Mardi Gras, bro!
Hell yeah!
Mardi fucking Gras, bro! Do you guys have Mardi Gras over there?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I love Mardi Gras.
We don't have a lot of things over here.
Do you know what Mardi Gras is, though?
Yeah. I've watched Rio.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. How does Rio have Mardi Gras? And like we have Mardi Gras too. We'll go hard on Mardi Gras. Good amount of time. Cinco de Mayo. Go hard.
We have Bonfire Night.
But we have that here. I wonder if we do it for the same reasons. Do you do it because you like burning things?
We do like burning things, but that's not the reason we do it. We do it because of Guy Fawkes.
Oh, okay. Then this is much different than our bonfire. Bonfire Nights up here, at least where I'm at, is a bunch of people getting a bunch of alcohol and sitting around a big bonfire and then smoking pot.
Right.
And then
I think this is one of these things where we do Bonfire Night properly. And you've taken the bits you like, same way you do Halloween properly, and we've taken the bits we like.
What bits do you like about? Actually, no. Let's focus on bonfire first, then we can touch on Halloween.
Okay.
Because the bonfire things, because I've never gone to one of these bonfire nights, because they sound insane. People were like telling me, yeah, you got to bring your guns with you. I was like, I don't have those. I don't know what you're talking about. So what's Bonfire Night like in the Jolly UK?
In the Jolly UK, a lot of fireworks go off, which is not good if you've got a dog. But anyway, a lot of fireworks go off. People have bonfires. Sort of as it sounds. I always watch V for Vendetta. Yeah. It's fair. Every Bonfire Night I watch V for Vendetta. That's my...
What night does it take place on?
5th of November.
Well, you say that like I know. I have no idea.
Remember the 5th of November, Gunpowder Treason and Plot.
Oh.
I see no reason why Gunpowder Treason should ever be forgot.
There you go. Over here in the United States, that does not fucking exist anywhere. I have never, I've lived in the South.
That's sort of like me going to you and what day is American Independence Day on?
American Independence Day, that's 4th of July.
I wonder. It's similar sort of thing. Like,
is it a similar sort of thing? Because
no, we
related.
Yeah. We don't take it as far as you do. But most people will know that that's Bonfire Night.
Bonfire Night. Well, now I know. So you were talking about Halloween too. What do you guys do different for Halloween? What do you do? Just say what you do for Halloween, and then I'll judge you for being different.
Well, I don't go trick or treating. I just buy the sweets.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
we're already on the same page.
I'll buy the sweets. I don't like horror, so I'll put on like Shaun of the Dead or something like that.
Okay, that's good.
Like non-horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I eat the sweets. And then when the kids knock on the door for trick or treat, I don't answer.
Well, Cammy, it sounds like you're having a very American Halloween.
Yeah.
Because that is how we've done it. At least the way I've done it is usually a scary movie.
We might be exceptions to that rule, though. I think a lot of people get dressed up and go out partying and...
Yeah, I mean, some people go to parties, but I think it's like more of a niche thing, like this kind of... Our kind of culture of video games and movies, that sort of thing. Being like, I don't want to go out drinking and partying in a costume. No. That sounds like a nightmare.
Sounds like hell.
It really does. Especially if I want to go as Jabba the Hutt one year. That costume is not easy to move around.
No.
So you want me to go to a party? And it's hot, too.
Yeah.
So shut up, you. I want to stay home and watch movies like Bad Taste. I really like Bad Taste. That movie's great. Or I'll watch Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. Ooh. Or fucking Over the Garden Wall, which is a great miniseries I like. Good stuff. Or the Community Halloween episode. That's also good.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Halloween episodes.
Those ones are really good too. Just a fun night of Halloween content being fed into you through a tube. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Don't want to leave the house.
Halloween gods, listen to me. Answer. Okay.
Halloween gods surely would be down.
Halloween gods. This feels like I'm talking to a small child. Where it's.
Hello? I was thinking more like Hades. Satan.
Oh. Speaking of Hades.
Halloween. Yes. Ooh.
There's a video game called Hades.
There is, and we're video game professionals.
That's right. And my friend Jade really enjoys the video game Hades. And she was playing it on her Switch, and she had the aspect ratio on her Switch set just a little bit wrong on her TV.
Yeah.
And so it was like cutting off parts of it, and she thought it was her TV, and then I went over to her house, and I fixed it. And I felt like a fucking champion.
You feel like a man.
Because I had to get
I fixed it.
Fix it. Fucking. But I had to do the same thing with my CRT I have right behind me. Because that can hook my Switch up to it. So I felt incredibly smart. It's like, no one else knows how to do this. I'm the greatest human being ever. And then we played a little bit of Mario. And that was that.
What
so
Mario?
That was a good day of me.
What Mario did you play?
Just the original one on the Switch NES thing.
Okay. I don't know if it was Mario Kart.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I am pretty fucking good at Mario. Like the original Mario, I'm really good at it.
I'm good at I think I'm good at Mario Kart.
There you go.
Mm.
We should do a Mario night. Do a bunch of Mario things.
We should.
Do a
bunch of Mario things.
I'll dress up like Mario. I'll shave my beard. Leave the stash.
I'll be Toad.
That works. Give me your best Toad voice.
Mario! That's really bad.
Yeah,
I can't go deep enough, I don't
it's
think.
Like, it's like,
I think it's more
like
I have a Toad back there.
I have like the same one somewhere up there.
I have a Toad. I have a fossil.
That's good.
A goose.
Goose is good.
Batman.
Pac-Man.
And that is a plant holder thing in it. You can't actually see it, but it's the Death Star.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's kind of hard to tell. It's the Death Star.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Cammy.
Show and tell.
I have, I think I have one of those same mushroom things. I got it from a now ex-girlfriend, and it's somewhere up there.
Does it carry old wounds?
No, it lights up though.
Same! I didn't know if it carried emotional baggage.
No, it was kind of just like, I think Christmas happened around the time that we like started dating. And then it was like,
so it's like a little...
Like, yeah, you're at that point where it's like...
We got to do something, but I don't actually really know you.
Yeah.
Me and my boyfriend got together a few weeks before my birthday, and he got me a Nathan Drake pop vinyl.
Hey, there you go.
And chocolate. Good choice.
That's a quick draw move right there. Only having a couple of days, just pow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good. We've clearly had different experiences with this. Mine was a very cynical, like, yeah, we were near this holiday for friendship and love.
We
just kind of got gifts for each other. But it was fun. A neat lady, that one.
Well, not neat enough to stay with, though.
That's right. Not neat enough. You know who you are watching this video.
I'm sorry to whoever. Will she actually watch the video?
I have no fucking idea. I would talk to her in years.
If you do watch the video, show you're a lovely person.
Enough. It actually was. Part of the reason we broke up was because I was moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Not near enough takes on a whole new meaning.
I'm sure you are a lovely person, though.
Yeah,
sorry cool. If I offended you.
It's okay. You're from Britain.
Yeah, we can't offend anyone.
No, you can, but it's charming.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's made a career out of offending people and Americans being charmed by it.
I mean, a lot of Brits have. Are really good at it.
A really good what?
Good at it. Good at offending people.
Oh, you said it like a British person.
You said it in an accent and I just couldn't understand
it. Like a Brit does, maybe. What the fuck is that meaning?
Did you ever watch a clip of Danny Dyer?
I did. We watched it live.
Oh yes.
Live I didn't know if podcast.
I didn't know if you saw more.
No.
I
watched Ratatoing. And that pretty much got me. And that brings it full circle. Now that we've talked about Ratatouing.
Again, yeah.
Cammy, you know what that means? It's time to go. This is a podcast that is genuinely rolling the dice. Now Cammy's gone, and I can say what I've always wanted to say. I don't think Great Britain's real. I'm pretty sure she's working out of Spain or something. And I'm almost certain Cammy doesn't actually listen to the podcast afterwards. So, I can say anything right now. Cunt.
I genuinely don't listen to it afterwards.
Oh, no. Were you able to hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I said a bad word that I'm now going to have to beep out. Well, great. Thanks, everyone,
I could hear
for
it through my
watching.
headphones. Bye.
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 Yeah.